Modern physics is all about the calculations, very less concept what we know. Even me also, you give modern physics paper, I'll struggle. And the Q negative is what? One numerical we are taking. Okay, let's start with Q. This will be anybody value Q? See this no,
approximately 6
plus 6. No, alpha particle is incident particle. No, there's a parent. Nitrogen is a parent, oxygen and the proton are the daughters. So you take the difference of that. I think it will become less. No. 14. 14.0075 mega electron volt, no?
Minus 0.00127.
In mega electron volt, if you give it, answer will be better. So how to calculate? I think somebody are asking that one. I'll show it. Mass of nitrogen minus mass of oxygen plus mass of proton. Agreed? Into C square. Okay, get into this one. AMU. This is 17.00453. Mass of proton 1.00814 U into C square. Anybody value?
Sir, why you are not considering alpha particle, sir?
Alpha particle is not, it's like a incident particle, no. We're bombarded when alpha particle of kinetic energy were bombarded on nitrogen atom.
Okay, sir.
Anybody value Q? Mega electron volt you give it. Okay, nobody. So let me calculate with calculator. 14.00752 minus 17.00453.
4.00485.
4.00485. 4.00485. This is 1 AMU. 1 AMU how much?
4.00515, sir.
1 AMU. He has not given 1 AMU. Okay, we'll do
Sir, negative sign.
negative will come. 1 AMU, I'll write 931. Mega electron volt. Alpha particle is incident particle. So go back. The Q is what? Delta M. You have to take only that much here.
$3728.79.
3728.79
79.
mega electron volt. Hmm, 3728. Okay, this much of energy is needed. Oh, wait. So let's check the question. When alpha particle of kinetic energy were bombarded on nitrogen atom. Okay, there's a minimum kinetic energy. Well, I'll make correction. Sorry. It should be alpha particle also will come here, no? I'll just make correction. It will also come. I was talking about incident kinetic energy. Then alpha particle, what is mass of alpha particle? 4.00388 U. For Q open, you have to include that also. Do calculation, tell me now. Yeah, it was minimum kinetic energy, you're calculating alpha particle, from that will come.
Minus 0.00127.
Minus 0.0127.
0.00127.
Yes, sir. 00127.
Mega electron volt.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Into 931.
Into 931. Yeah. Into
Minus
0.18.
1.8.
It's 1.18, sir.
1.18. Okay, this will be. Q is negative. What to do now? So again, it's telling find the angle between the direction of motion. This one. So the overall reaction will occur like this. K alpha. There's a nitrogen. It's at rest. When you're calculating the minimum what happens? You have to use this formula. Is that okay? I think this is what you have to do. In the minimum what happens? The alpha particle by that one you have to take. So altogether, all the masses involved have to be taken for the Q, calculation of Q. Okay, after this, now get into this one. So this will be, they'll get deflected by an angle. What are that one? Oxygen, no? Oxygen 17.8. Then next proton. KO, KP, I'll write in short. And this is the angle of deflection. It's asking now, find the Q value, find the angle phi between the direction. Now look at when alpha particles of kinetic energy 7.7 mega electron volt were bombarded on nitrogen atom, protons were ejected with kinetic energy of 5.5. So we know this. So we don't know this one. So we know K alpha. So what is the equation you can write? Again say there's a very best problem available. K naught plus Kp. No? So do we know kinetic energy of incident alpha particle? 7.7 mega electron volt. Q is how much? Negative sign. This is what oxygen we know and we don't know. So we'll get the kinetic energy of the oxygen nucleus. K naught will get it. After getting K naught, so we have to calculate this particular angle of deflection. I think I suggest you directly anybody value K naught.
1.02.
1.0.
1.02. How to calculate that angle phi? If you can recollect in SC Verma, this question is there. He didn't give values, but he is asking that deflection.
Sir,
I picked up.
they told pi is the angle between alpha particle and proton, sir, not oxygen and proton.
Oh, angle of deflection. I'll find the angle phi between the direction of motion of. Question wrong. It should be this one, oxygen only. It's a very famous reaction. If you can recollect in SC Verma, the same question is available. It didn't give masses. Just he asked that angle of deflection. Tell me whose help you have to take. You look at the momentum. Initial momentum was along x-axis and the resultant momentum. So momentum must be conserved. So directly, shall we take help of that momentum conservation? By applying law of conservation of linear momentum, initial momentum should be equal to final momentum. What is the initial momentum? We know initial momentum. Then it is I made oxygen and alpha particle. How to bring that angle phi? So you'll be in very big trouble if you break up this angle like this, theta 1, theta 2. You should not let it be. There's a deflecting angle. Shall we calculate this? I think you do one thing. This is a k alpha. The momentum of this will be oxygen molecule will be like this. That of the proton will be like this. So write in vector form. We'll see what we get. Momentum of oxygen, PO, momentum of proton, and this is momentum of alpha particle. So it will come like this, no? Now from where this I am bringing, the vector relationship initial momentum should be equal to final momentum, or directly P alpha. What is P alpha? You can write it, no? What is the angle between them? This was the angle between them. This was the angle between them. Agree this? The angle between them. So therefore, what is P alpha? You can write it. P alpha square should be equal to P naught square, PP square, 2P naught, PP. Angle between them, cos phi. I think we know all the things. But we don't know momentum, no?
Pi minus phi, no, sir.
Huh? What happened?
It should be pi minus phi, no, sir.
Cos of 180 minus that one. Huh? P naught plus PP, no, it is.
No, sir. Correct only.
Correct only. Say, what is the momentum vector? You write it. Momentum vector. I think I'll write it still more clearly. What is the angle between P naught bar and PP bar? Phi only. Huh? Don't go for cos of 180 minus phi. It should be. But we don't know this momentum, no?
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy. You can write it. So this should be 2 P square. So K equal to mv square by 2. So momentum square, what you can write? 2mk. So therefore this will become 2m alpha k alpha. This will be m naught 2m naught k naught. Shall I write like this? So then this should be root of. All of you learn this is very important. Huh? Last problem is what I'm giving is very important. 2 into P naught. This will become 2m naught k naught. This will be 2mp kp. Then cos phi. So we know all this unknown thing is only cos phi. Solving will get the required answer. Two we can take common. So this cos phi will be equal to m alpha k alpha minus m naught k naught minus mp kp whole divided by 2 into m naught mp k naught kp. Okay, I agree this. So I think anybody, I think I do have answer like this. Phi is equal to is telling some approximate, not exact. Check afterwards. Okay, this is a generalized idea. So like this, you may end up with a problem. Q negative, Q positive, I think nothing to do, no? In a numerical, Q positive or Q negative. So substitute Q with sign and carry on in the problem. So practice, I think in Singh there are 3-4 numericals are there. Just do practice, so that'll be sufficient. I'll wind up class. Some junior class is there at 7. I have to start that also.
Sir, in which case you told not to consider alpha particles mass, sir, for calculation of Q?
No, minimum kinetic energy when it comes, no, but Q is what happens if it initial, suppose a mass of incident particle very negligible compared to that, we do neglect. Suppose in case of uranium, no, that mass of neutron, we don't consider much here. But all the masses should be included, parent and daughter. So here it is, in fact, there's a parent, there's a daughter.
Okay.
Sir, but you said it is incident, so we should not consider it.
No, not like that. If for K minimum, I was thinking, K minimum, what happened? That one. K minimum, this target nucleus mass of, target by mass of that one. I was just thinking in that sense. But when you calculation of Q, all, everything, what all is there in the reactions, no, these are the parent, these are daughter. Parent minus daughter will give the mass of parent minus mass of daughter will give the Q into C square will give Q. There's no any such rule, nothing to do, consider, not consider. When you're calculating Q, just carry on. In some reactions, like in the radioactive, suppose a uranium